'cause girls like you run around with guys like me, and I am and you are. So, yeah. Is this the right thing? What am I doing here? I do not know if this is right. Oh, okay, no, this is right. Right, I was already in the investigation. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace, attorney. Last time, we got kicked out of the office of Sir Mr. Gant. It's been a while. I don't exactly know where we're going next. Give me 1 second. Okay, yeah, I checked up on this place. Hey, pal! Gumshoe, it's been a while. Detective Gumshoe! Aren't you supposed to be in a meeting? I'm, just taking a breather. My feet hurt.
From sitting so long?
Actually, from serving everyone coffee. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop. Say, have either of you seen Mr. Edgeworth? I'm spitting all over myself. Edgeworth? No. Why do you ask? He's under fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battles between you two in court. That sounds serious.
Is it because of what my sister said?
That's basically what it all boils down to. That falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world after his blood.
Yikers. Yeesh. Jeepers.
But why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Lana Skye is the guilty party here, isn't she?
Hey!
Regardless, a prosecutor is responsible for the evidence they present in court. Not only that, but as you know, there have been a lot of rumors going around about Mr. Edgeworth. His amazing talent as a prosecutor has kept him safe from those who don't like him. But now, with this...
Are there really so many people who hate him?
In our world, only those with talent rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only has that, but he's young. There's no better recipe I know of for making enemies. Hey! Police. Hey, Dick! Keep up the good work! Yes, sir! Let's go out for lunch again sometime, my treat, yeah! Yes, sir! Yeah! You gotta take me back to that joint sometime, okay, Dick? Yeah! Yes, sir! What's going on? It seems you don't have any problems with enemies. Yeah, well, I'm not careful. I'm careful not to stick out. Anyway, I'm a bit worried about him. Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edgeworth just might crack. Like a boiled egg. Actually, I took a look at the file earlier while the coffee was brewing. He seems genuinely concerned for Edgeworth. Genuinely. Well, did you find out anything? The only evidence Dark left behind was during his final attack. His final attack? You mean... when he killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was trying to protect some girl. I mean, can you believe it? I can't imagine being that girl. It must be pathetic. Gumshoe. Oh, man, can you believe it? Protecting some little girl. Gumshoe. Gumshoe.
Me.
It seems Detective Gumshoe never realized Emma was the girl. And that's when he left the most incriminating evidence of all.
Well, what was it?
Oh, let's see. I think it had to do something with the murder weapon. I forget. Look, it's all written somewhere in here, okay? His powers of recollection never fail to impress.
Maybe we should show him the murder weapon. It might jog his memory.
Okay, sure, but let me talk to him about this first. Joe Dark was 42 at the time of the crime. Just in his prime, actually. You know, I'm only 41. I still have many years of my prime to go. He was just your run-of-the-old business bill man. A businessman? What made him take to serial killing? One day on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car.
With his car? So, it was an accident?
An accident, yes, but it transformed him into an animal.
An animal? Like in Animorphs? That's my favorite book series.
He killed a man that witnessed the accident. Then he killed a lady who saw that one, and a kid walked by as just a kid, so he killed him too. And then the jogger came up scene, and he was killed as well. Finally, he turned himself in. Really? After all that work just to protect his... Okay, whatever. Seems he was a pretty careless animal. Maybe like a raccoon. Of course, this is all conjecture. There wasn't a single shred of evidence. So he turned himself in. Yes, but in the middle of his questioning, he fled and murdered his final victim, Prosecutor Marshall. That crime was witnessed by someone too, but luckily Dark was arrested on the spot. It's a good thing that last witness wasn't killed. That last witness, AKA Emma, Aka Emma, is how it's pronounced. Present him the murder weapon. It's supposedly this, right? But they were saying that it doesn't seem to fit the stab wound, no? About this. Hey, is that? It has a tag attached to it with the label SL9 Incident on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of. What are you doing with that? Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in a locker.
On the day Detective Goodman was murdered, this suddenly disappeared from the locker and was found in Mr. Edgeworth's car muffler.
That's it! Now I remember what the incriminating piece of evidence was. When you showed me that knife, it all came back to me.
Well, what was it, Detective? Quick, before you forget again.
Quick, before he forgets again. This knife, it was Joe Dark's, wasn't it? I forget again. That's right. We traced it back to the store he bought it at. Plus, it had its fingerprints on it, too.
But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right?
And that's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at the knife, you'll see blood on it. It's broken.
You don't have to take a good look to notice that.
Yeah, well, anyway, take a guess where the broken off tip of the knife was found. That's what did him in.
Where was it?
The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it inside his own body. Ugh! It was found deep inside the stab wound. Did it match Dark's knife? You bet! Down to the last fiber. I don't think knives are made of fire. Okay, I'm with you.
That's pretty conclusive.
Okay. Stabbed in the back, died from a punctured heart and lung. Stabbed from the back? Punctured heart and lung? Oh, was he stabbed multiple times, or was it like at an angle? Okay. The broken tip was found. Yep. Well, there you have it in a nutshell. That's all I know. Can I ask you one more thing? What is it? If it's money you need, you should ask Chief Gant. Yeah, no, I know. It's not money, but... Oh, excuse me, it does concern the chief. His office is a crime scene, right? It's where Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered.
The chief's out now, and his office is locked. But we'd like to have a look around, if that's okay.
Well, any detective's ID card can unlock the door.
What? Really?
But if I let a civilian in there, I'd be charged with breach of trust.
Breach of crust? Is that like when you eat all the pizza, but hold on. Is that like when you eat all of the pizza, but you regurgitate a little bit of it and only the okay.
There's something there. Simply put, I'd be canned. Oh. Well, you practically already are. Sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you.
How about this ID card? It was Detective Goodman's.
That won't work either. The data was deleted the day he died.
Oh.
So in other words, Gumshoe is our only chance of getting into that office.
I wonder if there's something we could show him that would make him change his mind.
I bet there is. Thanks for guiding me there, Emma. What could I show him? Oh, this. Let me share a little bit of advice with you. I don't tell you things. Okay. What about this? About that jar. I think I've seen it somewhere before. Somewhere? Or maybe it's one of those memories people have from previous lives. This must be the most uninformative detective I've ever met. Hey, something about it makes me feel unqueasy. It's like I'm in the chief's office and he's yelling at me. Chief Gant. Where could I have seen that before? Here. Okay. Okay, hold on. Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What do I, Hey, that's it! That's the knife! That's the king of prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth wanted that day. Were you at this award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal! I got an award for diligence myself. Congratulations. Why is the award a shield? Okay, yeah, we've seen this. I kind of have to just go through things here until I find what he wants me to ask. Because there's the thing, you know? And it's got blood on it and it was found at the scene of the crime. So shouldn't that let me investigate? I can't believe Officer Marshall would do something like that.
You know Officer Marshall?
Of course I do. He was like a mentor to me. When I first started out, he even gave me a small cactus.
Really?
He said, Dick, she'll listen to all your troubles.
Note to self, Detective Gumshoe talks to a cactus.
Hard to believe he's just a patrolman now. Someone ought to trade places with him. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Let me share a little advice, okay? I've been studying up on those files. There's nothing wrong with Mr. Edgeworth's presentation. To think people are accusing him of injustice. I, for one, ain't buying it, pal.
You're looking into the case for Mr. Edgeworth?
Yeah, it was a pretty big deal when it was going on, you know. After all, a serial killer was on the loose. But Lana was pretty clear in her confession. She forged evidence in order to prove Joe Dart guilty. Okay. I've presented everything else, haven't I? No locker can be opened without a fingerprint match. Besides, there's no reason for the murderer to touch his own locker.
Hey, wasn't your locker the one with blood on it, Detective?
The handprint of the real murderer's gloved hand, without any fingerprints. Shh! If they come to arrest me, you'll defend me, won't you? If that happens, I think you'll do better pleading with Edgeworth. Okay? Oh, a lost item report, huh?
Very impressive, Detective. You knew what it was right off the bat.
Well, I am a master of misplacement, you know?
Master, that has such a cool ring to it.
The way I see it, if things are meant to be lost, then they're meant to be lost. There's a higher power at work here.
Wow, a higher power.
Maybe I shouldn't let Emma hold any evidence. Hey, that powder's used for detecting fingerprints.
Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth gave it to us.
He did what? All I have is some flour. Are you okay, Detective? Quick, run! Achoo! Really? This is the second time that's happened. If it's any help, one time I took a nap on a bench with wet paint. Why am I not comforted? Well, that's the ID card record, isn't it? Yep. Yes, there's only one number left to investigate, at 4:20 p.m. The victim, Detective Goodman, must have entered the evidence room along with someone else. Someone with an executive officer number. 7777777. That's so 17 too many, Detective. An executive officer. I just might have a hunch. Maybe it's Detective Officer Gant, Officer Chief Marshal Officer Gant. Or whatever his name is. Hey, I just bought some of that stuff. Now I can go around detecting blood traces too.
Wow, is it a new type? I've never seen that bottle before. Add 3 inches to your base height.
Base height? Hey, let me see that. Looming tall, new and improved growth formula. You mean this can't detect any blood traces?
Well, it's not quite the same thing as luminol.
So that's why the lady at the counter had that smirk on her face.
Aw. I'm supposed to present him something that will let me into the office. I presented him everything that I have here, even though this unstable jar should let me in. Nothing is happening so far. I've tried talking to him and it doesn't do anything. So, I'm gonna maybe present her some stuff. Maybe she'll give me another piece of evidence. Attorneys and prosecutors have no business showing each other evidence. It's taboo. She really means it.
Lana, poggers.
Okay, I can't show anything to her. There wasn't anyone here. Oh, now Edgeworth is here. What's up, Edgeworth? I wonder if Edgeworth is back yet.
There he is! It looks like he's writing something.
What are you doing here?
He sure was quick to throw that paper on the floor. Tough day in court, huh?
I've had to live the past 2 years with rumors flying around. What's another allegation to me?
Cheer up, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm rooting for you.
That's Edgeworth for you. Always trying to hide his real feelings.
So, what do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day.
Yes, sir.
There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict. That's what it all breaks down to, and nothing I can do can erase that fact.
But you didn't know, did you? I mean, that the evidence was falsified?
The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. If that bond is broken, we stand to lose everything. The police department's error is my error. My responsibility as the prosecutor in charge. That fact remains the same no matter what excuses I might have.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I take pride in my work. So tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Why has it all come to this?
Even Edgeworth can't keep this kind of emotion bottled up. Are you ready for the trial tomorrow?
First, last year's trial, and now this one. It seems all you do is worry about me. To be honest, you're getting on my nerves.
But Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just walk out on the trial.
Tomorrow's the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors. I'll bet that's what my superiors are banking on. I never thought that case would come back to haunt me like this.
What do you mean?
The list of evidence, it seems too short. Most lists run twice as long.
It's only half as long as most lists? That's odd.
After Neil Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that case. I may not have been part of the investigation, but I knew what I had to do. Use the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty. That was really the only thing on my mind at the time.
Say, we just saw a picture taken around that time.
That picture. Something seems strange about it. Could you tell us again about what happened that day? The day Detective Goodman was murdered.
What?
You were participating in a ceremony over at the station, right?
I've never cared for ceremonies, but I had to attend that one.
Because you were awarded this.
Those receiving awards can't exactly skip out on the ceremony. I finished up at the office in the morning, then drove over to the police department.
You finished up at the office?
Yes, just odds and ends, clerical stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is, until I was asked to take something back.
Take something back?
Yeah, we know. The pen. Or the screwdriver or whatever.
This.
Oh yeah, Chief Gant asked you to hold on to that, didn't he?
Yes. It was a piece of evidence in a case that was closed half a year ago. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office.
That's the story we heard yesterday. So you came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to?
That's right.
No, I'm right. Anyway, can I present you some stuff?
It seems everything in this case is designed to cast doubt on me.
Hey, don't look at me.
Yes, I went into the evidence room on the day of the crime. Chief Gant asked me to do something.
To take evidence from a case solved 6 months ago back to the prosecutor's office. I have a locker in there as well.
Did you notice anything amiss when you were in the evidence room?
That room's always dark, and I was in a hurry. I didn't see anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Right, please. I'm the prosecutor on this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea.
I'll pass on the tea. Yep. Okay, this is just what he says when... okay. Switchblade knife. Okay. Okay, my best evidence. Screwdriver!
Come now, Wright. You can't seriously expect me to just sit down and chat with you about the case over a cup of tea.
But this isn't related to the case, remember? You said so yourself.
So I did. Chief Gant gave this to you that day, didn't he? He asked you to bring it here from the police department. The chief is a very competent man. But sometimes he does things that don't make any sense. At least, it's better than being incompetent and doing things that don't make sense.
A certain detective comes to mind. Hey! Be nice. He's a sweetheart. Cast doubt on me. Okay, so this is also the same info. The room was dark. He didn't see anything out of the ordinary. Okay.
Right, please. I'm the prosecutor on this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss over a cup of tea.
Oh, but this is important. This is very important. This picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Gant's office. Don't they look handsome?
Oh, well, yes, quite they do.
Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He had just started making a name for himself. Looks like this was taken when he Edgeworth.
Looks like this was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy. Speaking of that, there's something that bothers me. Yes? The trophy Mr. Marshall is holding, it's a little different than yours. Yes, you're right. I remember now.
Remember what?
That was what the official prosecutor's trophy looked like until 2 years ago. There's a story behind its design. A story? This is the story of a shield. It broke, and then it was given to me.
Sounds interesting. Would you mind telling it to us?
It's simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the award's based on.
Okay, can you expand? Expand. Okay.
This award originates from an ancient Chinese tale. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with 2 characters. The first meaning halberd, and the second means shield. Have you heard this story?
Me? Oh, sure. Everyone knows that. Why don't you, tell it, though? For Emma's sake.
Very well. It was the story of how 2 boys crossed China from the south tip to the north tip on motorcycles. No maps, no phones, no translators. Long ago, in the kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant. One day, he presented the king with 2 items. The first was a halberd he claimed could slice through any shield or armor. The second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon.
Wait a minute. Objection! Those claims contradict each other.
Very perceptive, but then again, you've heard this story before, right? Anyway, as you mentioned, the very descriptions of these items discredit them both. When the king pointed this out, the merchant was left speechless. And thus, the Chinese word for contradiction was born.
That checks out.
Oh, I see. So the chipped shield and broken knife symbolize? Precisely so. They symbolize the merchant's items. The ancient tale ends with the merchant at a loss for words. But it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion, even if it results in something as ugly as this. Wow. Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. I learned something new today.
That's funny. If that's so, then why were you only given a shield?
You'll have to ask Chief Gant. 2 years ago, he had the halberd part of the award abolished.
Chief Gant? Chief Gant is always doing fishy things. But surely he couldn't have been the murderer in this case, right? Okay. I got a little bit of extra info. Oh! And there's more here. Excuse me. Hey, you!
Would either of you care for a 1/4 pound of roast beef?
Miss Starr! Oh, pardon my voice crack. That was crazy. I guess she's out of lunches.
You certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? Kinda like the first person who sucked a cow's nipple to discover milk.
What?
Still, I never thought you'd go digging up that case from 2 years ago.
Everyone in this trial was involved in the SL9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day the evidence from that case was due for transferal. This can't all be attributed to mere coinky-dink.
Don't you mean coincidence? Aren't you forgetting something? You know, that little scene I happened to witness?
The instant Lana stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife.
No matter how much of the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten.
Miss Starr's hatred toward Lana. It all dates back to 2 years ago. Yeah, so she's trying to frame her, huh?
Joe Dark. That's a name I'll not soon forget. What's his name again? We trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure. Still, I don't think I was ever more alive than I was then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. I also don't think that Mr. Liam Marshall was more alive on that day than he was then. Neil Marshall? That's his name. Yeah, for sure. What did you say? Poor old Jake Marshall, though, must have been going through hell.
You mean because of his brother's death?
They were close, those two. But most importantly, they were brothers. After Neil died, something took over Jake. He became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate.
Her?
Lana Skye. My sister? The best of the best were put on that SL9 case. Of course, they were led by that legendary duo, Groudon and Kyogre. Lana and Chief Gant. Lana and Chief Gant! Sorry, I developed a southern Texan accent there. That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we were so shocked over how it turned out.
You mean with the forging of evidence?
Don't get me wrong, Joe Dark got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious the evidence produced in court was being manipulated. Items in our team never found would suddenly appear, while other items were kept secret. But you don't have proof anything illegal was done. I'm proof enough of what happened. After that case, all of us save Goodman were relieved of our duties, most without even so much as an explanation. Then, Lana Skye transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor. Lana always wanted to be a prosecutor. Nothing's quite as simple as it appears. Huh? Lana Skye was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter.
She was being used? As a pawn? That's your take on the matter? Oh, interesting.
Damon Gant and Lana Skye. Gant led the investigation, with Lana second in command. They were the best. They solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they? Damon Gant's magnetism in particular was almost unreal.
His magnetism?
Yeah, they wouldn't allow him to walk past the computers in the office. He kept restarting them. By that, I mean his ability to attract evidence. He'd produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he handled.
Incredible evidence? You mean?
Oh, yes. There were rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him, though.
I take it she's talking about forged evidence?
Back then, everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her. Huh? Really? Oh, yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. She hated anything crooked and always watched out for the other detectives. That's why she was so concerned for Jake. Mr. Marshall. When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would have ever recovered from his shock. That's what makes it all more infuriating. Miss Starr. That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. Why does she have to turn so cold after that? I don't know, couldn't you have given her some hand warmers or something?
Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she?
Yes, thanks to Chief Gant's powerful influence. Chief. That's right. Having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. There was only one thing left for him to control. And then no one could stand in his way. Flip. The prosecutor's office.
What? You mean that's why Lana was transferred?
If he could control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along. But how could he control Lana? I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, she'd never been the same. It's only logical to conclude. There must have been a reason for her change.
At last, I'm finally getting closer to the bottom of this ugly mess. All in the name of Steins Gate! El Sai Congru! Sorry, I felt like I was possessed by something there. Thank you, Miss Star.
You listen to me, rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been.
That's not gonna be very hard, Lana. Sorry. How do I get back to the... Here. Take that!
Oh, you're back.
You're still here.
I gotta make 150 copies of these files. Brewing coffee, copying files, brewing copy, copying files. You know, I'm turning into a regular DJ.
You're a DJ as well?
If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey.
Oh, that DJ.
I gotta admire your persistency, but my answer's still no. I'm not letting you in the chief's office. Period. Period, girl. And that's on period. It'd be my neck on the line.
That office is the last crime scene in the SL9 incident. I have to take a look in there.
There's gotta be something we can do to make the detective change his mind.
Can I present this shield now?
Hey, that's it! That's the king and prosecutor.
That's not exactly the version we heard.
No, but this one sounds more exciting.
Hold on. I'll spare you the details. Hold on, what did he say? Hold on, I was skipping through it because I thought we already read it, but were you at the award ceremony, Detective?
Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself.
Congratulations.
Say, this design's based on an old Chinese parable, right?
Yeah. Everyone knows that. There was this, a dragon. Yeah, that's it. A dragon. He had a thing for shields, see?
That's not exactly the version we heard.
No, but this one sounds more exciting.
Anyway, it gets kind of gory after that. I'll spare you the details.
Aw, he's so cute. He's so cute, bro. Okay. Can I show you this now, please?
About that jar. I think I've seen it somewhere before. Somewhere? I mean, it was one of those...
He's in the Chief Gant.
Where could I have seen that before?
In here. In here.
Well, let me share a little advice with you, pal.
What? That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Oh, Francesca, you're more lovely than a marsupial. Quiet, Jean-Marc. Words will just spoil the moment. Now, hold me close. Yes, this approach allows for much more intrigue. It seems he's given up on the mystery genre. Ah, I like him. So not there either, huh? Is there anywhere in the police department? No, I can't go there anymore. What about you? No. Here, see this? It seems everything is somehow related to this incident.
What was it labeled again? The SL9 incident?
Yes. The name of everyone connected to this trial is listed in here. All that's left is to figure out just what role everyone plays in this case. If we search hard enough, I think we'll find our answers. What exactly did, or didn't, Lana do?
I'm not sure I want to know everything.
Yeah. Did I present you anything, actually?
I don't have anything else to tell you. Miss Star. The only thing I can give you now is a poppy seed rice set.
Talk about cheap.
Eat this and maybe you'll be able to tell black from white in court tomorrow.
I'm just gonna present him everything. Like, everything, because it's gotta be him that I have to present stuff to.
This ID card belongs to the victim, Detective Bruce Goodman. You can do just about anything these days with a card and a security number. Scary!
It's only scary because you keep dropping your card, Detective Gumshoe.
I forget my secret number a lot too. I'm scared of myself. But I'm me after all, and what could be wrong with that?
I think I'll stay out of this conversation. This guy almost made us lose the case today.
What are you talking about? He was guarding the blood stain on that evidence locker with his life. That's more than you can say about most officers nowadays.
It would have saved us a lot of trouble if he hadn't guarded it so well.
I have to admit, he's right though. Thanks to the Blue Badger, we were able to prove another possibility today. The possibility that another murder took place prior to 5:15 p.m. Did I not present the knife to him or something? About this.
Hey, is that? There's a tag attached to it with the label SL9 incident on it.
I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of.
What are you doing with that? Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in a locker.
Suddenly disappeared and was found. Didn't we already? Yeah, we already did this, right? Can I check this again?
Hey, look! They're hard to make out, but there are some dark red stains here.
Looks like blood.
Do you think Detective Goodman's blood somehow got on this when he was stabbed?
Not likely. This blood looks like it's been here for months, maybe longer. This jar was evidence in the SL9 incident. That might be when the blood got on it. Yes, it was. So, can I prove that this is connected to the scene of the crime, please?
Huh? This thing doesn't have a bottom.
That's weird. I wonder which side is...
up.
Better yet. What's the purpose of a bottomless jar?
At least it doesn't collect dust inside, right?
Yeah, no, I know that all. We already did all that. Can I present you? This is the evidence.
About that jar, I think I've seen it somewhere before.
Somewhere, or maybe it's one of those memories people have from previous lives. This must be the most uninformative detective I've ever met. Something about it makes me feel uneasy. It's like I'm in the chief's office and he's yelling at me. Chief Gant? Where could I have seen that before? Ta-da! Ta-da!
If you don't have a clue, keep your shot trapped.
I'll keep that in mind.
Sheesh!
Brother. How about you? No business showing each other evidence. What about this? What about this? What about trust? What about something? What about us? Am I glowing, guys? Does it look like I'm glowing? Do I have a nice glow to me? I'm sweating so hard. I'm very hot. I don't want to end it right here, though. It's obvious what I need to do next, but it's not working, and I don't want to forget. I'm guessing that when they're all attorneys and prosecutors have no business showing evidence outside of court. It's taboo, especially when the interests of both parties are involved. She really means it. I'm guessing that means oh, there's actually no information that you're ever going to get out of her like this. Or when I talk to her like this, and I'm like, hey, my attorney's badge, and she's like, I don't have anything else to tell you. I assume that means she has nothing else to tell me. But I've tried Mr. Edgeworth. I've tried Gumshoe. There's nothing else to present to them. Am I missing evidence? It's quite tidy. What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. There's something written on the bottom of his foot. To every cloud, there is a silver lining, Wendy.
Was this the same message that was here yesterday?
Seriously? Is that them saying that she gives him a new Steel Samurai statue on a regular basis or something? Does that mean that there's some piece of evidence that I have to examine here that will actually give me more of it? Wait. Remember when I first came in and he was like, Edgeworth really threw that piece of paper on the ground? Well, look, there's a new piece of paper on the ground. I wonder what he was writing before.
Come on, Mr. Wright. Let's take a look.
Are you crazy? Edgeworth is sitting right there.
Just distract him. I'll check it out.
Hey, Edgeworth! Is that Detective Gumshoe out the window there? Oh no, he's falling to the ground!
Hold on. First, let me see what this girl's doing crawling around my feet.
He didn't even look.
What? Letter of...
Emma's starting up.
If you're having trouble reading it, I'll read it for you. It says, Letter of Resignation.
Resignation? Edgeworth, you don't mean...
I'm tired, Wright. I feel as if something inside me has died. But Mr. Edgeworth, none of it is your fault. I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. And the path I've walked hasn't been a just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. And no one else should forgive me either.
Uh-oh. I think he's serious.
Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something.
This letter of resignation. I wonder if I can use it for anything.
Okay. Okay. I wonder if I can use this for something.
It was one line of dialogue, you guys. It was like, oops, Mr. Edgeworth dropped some paper on the ground right as I walked in. How was I supposed to know that he actually dropped paper on the ground that I could interact with? Hey, Gumshoe. How you doing, my man? Edgeworth is resigning. What's this crumpled up piece of paper? No way! Mr. Edgeworth can't be serious! Is he ever not serious? I can't believe they've pushed him this far.
Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible.
When I first met him, I thought he was cold as ice, willing to sacrifice our love. But I know different now. He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence. But we betrayed him.
Detective.
That's it. I've made up my mind.
But...
Here, take my ID card. We can't do that. If someone found out...
They wouldn't let you off the hook with another lost item report.
Look at me. It's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated. What? So at least let me do this, for Mr. Edgeworth's sake. All right, detective. Thank you. Dun 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 dun. Going to the thing in here, there's the chief's office that I can now enter into if I want to, but instead I think I will save the game so that I can continue this game next time, because I really think that I should take a break because I'm sweating all these bullets out of my forehead and pits. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed. Please do tune in next time, because you will find out what is inside Gant's office and, well, quite frankly, how he is the murderer, because he obviously is. This went well. I've really been enjoying recording again. It's still hard because I've got that cyst, but it's going so much smoother, you know? The recovery process is really coming along. Thank you guys for all the kind messages. And yeah, I can't wait to see you in the next one, okay? Subscribe, like, comment, and ring the bell icon. And I will see you, with my wavy fingers, in the next one. Peace out!